Good evening, Vista. Okay, let's see what happens in Bonzi and the Alpha Net. Sure, I would love to read Bonzi and the Internet to you, Vista. I'm always in the mood for a good story, Vista. Sure, I would love to read Bonds and the Polizonov to you, Vista. Bonzi and the It was a morning like no other. Spot sat high on the tree canopy watching three explorers leave the forest when he noticed one of them had dropped a small black box. Spot was excited, so he hopped down to Bonzi's hut to tell him about it. "Let's see what's in it," said Spot. "Maybe it's food," said Bonzi. "Like crunchy bugs," Spot said in excitement. Bonzi picked up the strange box. At first he sniffed, then shook, then lifted the box, but nothing happened. Then he found a bright red button. Bonzi pressed the button. There was a bright white flash that sent them both reeling back into the creek behind them. "I see spots." "Spot," said Bonzi laughing at himself. "What was that, Bonzi?" said a worried Spot. First stop was at place. Bonzi and Spot climbed to the top of the highest branches where they knew would be having her mid-morning snack. "Smile!" they yelled, then flash. Took off running before she realized it was Bonzi and Spot up to their old tricks again. "Very funny you two. At least you could have let me fix my bow." After adjusting herself she decidedly said, "Okay, I'm ready for my up, Mr. Bonzi." Of course Bonzi happily complied and snapped a more flattering picture of their friend the giraffe. Then Bonzi and Spot asked her to join them and off they went to the water hole. There they would find Effie and hopefully Tuck too. Sure enough, when they got there, Effie was showering herself with her long snout, and Tuck took benefit from it too, by standing by. "Smile!" the three shouted, giving no warning at all. Flash! Poor Effie was so taken aback she fell flat on her bottom right smack in the middle of the water hole, dousing everyone around her with a shower of water. Tuck on the other hand did what any smart turtle would do, he tucked right back into his protective shell. "What? What? What on earth is that, Bonzi?" said Effie, shaking the water from her ears. "It's a look, here's a picture of you and Tuck," said Bonzi. "You guys look great," he added. All the while Tuck was trying to say something. "What are you trying to say?" said Spot, still giggling from the whole water display. "I said, that's not it's a Polaroid, the camera." "I know, people like to take pictures of my handsome self," said Tuck very simply, surprising them all. "So well, yes, that's right. But I watch, said Bonzi. I like better, said Spot. Polaroid, who cares? Let's go to the waterfall, get Tiggs and take a group picture, said Bonzi. Tuck climbed onto Effie's back and they all set out to find Tiggs, who they knew would be near by the waterfall. When they got there, Tiggs was sound asleep. Whispering, Bonzi said, "Ready everyone. On three. 1, 2, 3, surprise." They all yelled, then, flash. It's always nice to visit our home. I'm always in the mood for a good story. It hurts me to say goodbye, Vista. Good evening, Vista. How has your day been?